Hello, friends. It's just old Larry checking in. Hope all's well out there in the homeschooling land. No session today. Just got the day off, so I'm just going to go out and do a bunch of errands and run around a little bit. And just wanted to check in real quick. Thanks for all the super kind comments about the last couple of videos. I know you guys probably get sick of me saying that. But damn it, I mean it. Very, very sweet of you. You know, let's see. Well, I wanted to clear up one thing. I think most of you got this, but when I was talking about that song with the weird mod yesterday, that old Little River Band song, what makes it weird is not that it mods up a half step on the chorus, right? A lot of songs do that. But the fact that it mods back down on the verse again and then back up again on the next chorus, that's what makes it weird. The half step jumps between verse and chorus. Plenty of songs mod up on a chorus, but that's what makes it weird. Just wanted to clarify that. And I should have said that earlier. Back when I was younger, I should have said that. But hope everybody's having a reasonable time out there. Football season's almost here, guys. So just hang in there. Let's see. Let's read a few VCBs. Just get us in the mood here. A lot of people said very nice things about the Rick Emmett video. You know, I put up. They really liked that. A lot of people cried as much as I did when they watched it. You know, that's sweet, isn't it? When you think about how sweet that is. You know, it's cool to see somebody get older in music and still kick ass like they did when they were young. Because rock and roll is pretty unforgiving, isn't it? I mean, rock and roll is like, it gives you a lot when you're young, and then it takes away a lot from you when you're old, you know? But man, Rick Emmett kicks ass. A lot of people say things like, one guy said, I saw Steve Winwood once, and I couldn't believe how great he sounded, how high in his range when he, you know, he's another one. He sang effortlessly. Let's see. There was a couple in here I thought were really good. Let me see if I can find them. This is my old chopper, Epiphone Crestwood. What a great guitar. God, I love this guitar so much. It weighs nothing. And these pickups are outrageously good. I'm gonna take it into the shop today. I'm gonna have these two posts moved back a little bit. I got the saddles all the way back, and it still ain't quite enough. So this is a cool chopper anyway. You can chop guitars like this. Added pick guards, refinish. Have fun with it, I say. That's what I say. Have fun with it. And also, too, another thing, the one comment that I read yesterday, I think a lot of people thought I was saying that I was the king of California City. I was not saying that. That's what the comment said. The guy who wrote the comment said that people thought he was the king of California City. I would never say I'm the king of California City. I don't even live there. But man, let's see. A lot of people thought I shouldn't get rid of that Gibson L00. But guess what? I'm getting rid of it. Everyone says, "Oh, you sound good on that guitar, Tom." Thank you for saying that. But if anybody's interested in that guitar, give me an email. I'm gonna let it go. It's a killer guitar, but I don't need it. I sold 2 Tweed Deluxes last night. I've been selling some shit. What else have I got for sale? Anything else good? Let me think. What do you mean? 20s and 30s and early 40s is all about acquiring. A man must acquire. Give me gear, land, money, women. And then you get into your late 40s, early 50s, and it's all about taking stock of what you had, selling off what you don't need, and realizing that some things in life are way more important than others. And I probably didn't need 8 or 9 Tweed amps. You know, I probably didn't need that many, but I thought I did. The guitar player guy from the Edie Brickell band sent some sweet comments yesterday. He was talking about how when they wrote that song, you know, that I was talking about, that she was feeling that melody there. You know, how can I show you guys? I wonder if I can make a loop to show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to make a loop real quick. This could be a total fail. First, let me clear out. Okay. Clearing that out. That's clearing out. Now I'm just going to I'm going to make a dumb blues loop, right? And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so. Okay. That didn't work. Okay, ready? Okay, there's our loop, right? It's key of A, right? That's great. So anything A pentatonic is gonna work real nice here, right? Watch. Okay. But what if I played that same shit up a fourth? Check it out. D minor. Not quite, right? But down here in A, it's okay. So that's basically, that's what's happening in that song. Blues up a fourth, which is kind of weird. But, you know, look, again, I like weird shit like that. I like when people get away with crazy shit. Whether it's intentional or not, who cares? It's like, oh man. On my recent Jerry Rafferty wormhole expedition I've been going down, I've been studying certain tracks. You know, I put stuff up on the lift in my mind and I overanalyze. I mean, my brain can go crazy just listening to a record over and over and deciphering and pulling apart what's happening inside the record. It's freakish what happens in here. You guys, you'd be frightened if you saw. And like when I was listening to Stuck in the Middle with You by Steelers Wheel over and over, the thing that I was at some restaurant and I heard it and I was like, I've always loved the song, of course. But man, whoever played that chorus lap steel part or slide, whatever that is, it's in the key of D, right? And chorus, you know, when you started off with nothing, man. That slide shit that happens in the chorus, man, that shit is awesome. Whoever came up with that, whoever came up with that part, with that idea, with that sound, those are the kind of things I'm talking about. When you're in the studio and somebody stumbles on something like that, that great, that unique, you must stand in awe. And man, that track is amazing. The acoustics, his vocal, the bass part, the subdued drums. Like, it's not just like a guy playing a groove on a kit. There's like some real hoogie going on there, you know, real chill, kind of weird percussion happening with it. And then when they go to the break in the middle, when it goes, you know, the tempo slows to a crawl during that part. And that cowbell is like such a big, fat, giant sounding cowbell. I've been in the studio so many times, people put a cowbell on, and they bust out a cowbell, and it sounds like ding, ding. When you play a cowbell, it's got to be like a manly, big ass cowbell like that. That's what the world wants. Get rid of all your cowbells that sound like this. You know, like, you don't want that cowbell. You want, gaw. That's what it's supposed to be like. So, so many things about that track just blow my mind, and I'll just sit and listen to that and just think, God, I was born in the wrong time. I wish I would have been there. And his voice is always the perfect straight man. Like, even on Baker Street, all this elaborate production happening all around him. Every instrument in the world on that track. It's just this lush, gorgeous sea of sounds, and then on the middle of it all is Jerry Rafferty's plaintive, super plain vocal, just delivering that lyric with all the maturity in the world, you know what I mean? It's just fantastic. Oh man, you don't make them like that anymore, man. I miss tempo changes in songs. I miss when everything wasn't on a grid. And tempo changes evoke emotion the same way that chords evoke emotion. Yet we've been robbed of both in modern music. You know, one of our favorite games we used to play all the time, you know, when I was on the tour bus and stuff, and at sessions when we got time to kill, is a game that I made up, and I'll say it again. I probably mentioned it before in the past, but it's really fun, and it's one of my greatest contributions to mankind. The tempo game, built and designed in America by Tom Bukovac. Okay, so you got a group of musicians around. Everyone's got a cell phone, and you can download a free tempo app, a metronome app, anywhere. You can get one anywhere. Go to your app store, and get a couple beers, start talking about music with your buddies, and then say, okay, pick a song everybody knows. Okay, Back in Black, right? And you just talk about let's do the intro of Back in Black. Okay, great. So everybody go off in the corner where no one can hear you in your own corner, and try to tap out from memory the exact tempo of the intro of Back in Black, or any song you guys all know. And then you go, okay, I got it. I think it's it's 110, or in Back in Black I think it's like 100. All right, you got it? Ready? Okay, what's your guess? I'm at 102. What are you at? 102, 104. And then somebody gets the real tempo off the record, and whoever wins, wins. But the thing is, when you're talking about classic rock, you can't just say a song. You have to say what part of a song. Like, are we talking about the intro of Back in Black, or are we talking about the last chorus? Because their tempo changes wildly throughout the song. I mean, you look at a song like Honky Tonk Woman by the Stones, there's about a 25, 30 beat per minute tempo change between the intro and the outro. So pick a section of the song before you start playing the game. The Tempo Game by Tom Bukovac. It's a super fun game. It's one of my two great time killer board bus games I like to play. I'll tell you about the other one some other time. Boy, that sounded dirty. All right, kids. Have a great day. I'll see y'all later, okay? Peace out.